Welcome everybody, my name is François Letarte and this is my channel JDRD30, a channel about tabletop role-playing games. So, question 29 of RPG A Day 2017. What was the best running crowdfunding campaign I have backed? I think is the way it is brought. Crowdfunding, yeah, that I have backed. Exactly that. Right. Okay. I haven't been participating in many Kickstarter or similar things. I have encouraged lots of products from Orion Games, well, because of Advanced Fighting Fantasy, and since I have interest into what they are doing, I have also backed Humanish and Sorcerers of Urdrock to make an encouragement to the Graham Butley himself, and I'm very glad I did. Also, Adequate Commander, the third party Pathfinder product, was a crowdfunding one. Otherwise, I think the one that I am the most satisfied so far, it was not on Kickstarter, but a similar, well, the French version of it that is called Ulule. And it was stuff for the French version of Advanced Fighting Fantasy. First of all, it was Titan, yeah, the French version of Titan, which I'm very satisfied. Okay, well, the publisher is Scriptarium. I think the only problem with that crowdfunding for this one, it was just the delay, but it was worth it. It was worth waiting for it. Very, very worth it, because that book is very enhanced if we check the original English book. Well, I enjoyed the English version. In fact, I had the English version way before this one came out. You know, it came a couple of years after. Very useful, but the French version is very enhanced. Lots of added bonus. A campaign. You have a whole campaign in that. Some more rules for many things, a new religion. There are many added value. The book is nicer in my opinion, and over that, there's lots of bonus into that, which makes it very satisfying. With that, well, I've been very fortunate to have a drawing from Jesus, one of the main illustrator that is working for that publisher. Yeah, so I had some sort of an autograph, unique illustration by him. Very glad to have that. I don't have them with me, but it came with a set of cards, the magic cards. All the spells from the basic book, all the minor spells, the major spells, and sorcerer spells. Yeah, I think it's all of them, all written on cards and very, very useful in game. Magic is very special in that, every spells have their own effects. So remembering them all might be a little difficult. So having them on cards, helps a lot. I really enjoyed using them. And it really enhanced the game, and the spellcasters were more at ease with that. And also with that came the maps of Titan. Okay, the maps are jaw-dropping, really. Okay, they're all, the camera maybe won't give justice to what I have here, but this is the old world. Okay, you want to adventure into that place, huh? Look at that. Okay, this is awesome maps. I have the maps of all 3 continents of Titan. I have a map of the old world, and more than that, I have a second map of the all the world. Okay, but with something added. You see here, these are the covers of the Choose Your Own Adventure books from the Fighting Fantasy series. and you see, there's an arrow pointing to an area. Okay, so every fighting fantasy books, you have the location on the map, which is, well, for someone who is a big fan like me of fighting fantasy and that world, this is a very valuable resource. Yeah, I could take from the books themselves, to inspire myself when I know that the characters are going into some areas, just to add more, more life to it. Yeah, so that came with that. So very, very satisfied and happy with what I had with this crowdfunding. Losing my word. The crowdfunding book. And, with their experience with that one, they came with the French version of Out of the Pit, which is the creature catalog, Créature de Titan. And once again, yeah, the delay was a little long, but it was worth it. All the creatures have an illustration. Well, I think in the original one too, but there are some new illustrations, many more rules, more playable races, some adventures in that. The value is higher in that. The book is nice, and it came with some posters of the illustrations. In brief, Scriptarium knows how to make Kickstarter, knows how to make great products that makes us happy. I'm very happy to have the French versions of that. Looking forward to the other product, and I will back them because it's very worth it. It's worth it. It's worth their effort. Well, as long as backing stuff for Orion Games. Well, I'm very interested in Advanced Fighting Fantasy, as you know, the French and English versions. So since it's all coming out usually on crowdfunding, I want to find the word, sorry. Crowdfunding campaign, yeah. As they are coming out as crowdfunding campaigns, yeah, I will follow them, of course. I'm very interested in what they're doing. So that was my answer for question 29. Question 30 will come in a couple of minutes. So François Letal, JDRD30, and up to next time, I hope you have as much fun in your life as in your games. Goodbye.